aspirations in your life.
Amen.
Don't ever be afraid when you're down and out. Give thanks to the Lord for all things. Because when you're down and out, always rest assured that God is in your business if God is in your life. God is in your business. God is doing. Say, you know what? God, today I have to give thanks to the Lord. I didn't give it to him in the beginning because I didn't know. And I wouldn't be able to preach the sermon unless I knew it. And I lived it for myself. But when I got rejected and I got thrown out of the church that I had been 12 years in, I cried like a baby. They don't love me. They don't love me. And God told me one day, do you love me? Then forget about, did you do it for me? Then forget about all that. Not knowing that he was setting me up. That's why I walk every day in here and I'm fired up about doing something for God. Why? Because he set me up. When I thought everything was bad, everything was going good. Amen. When I thought everything was just crazy, but he loves me. So love me. I gave so much. It was God saying, no, you need to get out of all that nonsense. You need to go, you need to be free to speak my word. You need to, just open up let me fill your mouth. Stop with the religious nonsense, amen. The religious stuff just doesn't get there any longer. I don't want a religious people. I want a person. I want a people that has fallen in love with me. If they fall in love with me, I can do something with them.
Yes, Jesus. Yes, Lord.
If I need somebody that I can open, and pick the right guy. Open up his mouth.
Amen.
And can let me flow out.
Yes.
No matter if I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Jesus wasn't everybody's cup of tea.
That's right.
But he would give tea to everybody that wanted. Oh.
Amen.
Bring it.
That's right.
Glory.
Oh yeah, you know how bad it was? Jesus got hung. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, he was put to death. Amen. He wasn't everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody liked it. There was some religious folk that really, he urged them because he told them the truth.
Yeah.
If anybody in the world, he knew the truth. Because he would look at you and say, oh, I know I can read you like a book. Woo! I don't even like a Kindle. Open that up and I was reading. Oh, I got you big time. You don't have to worry about it. I can read. I read you from top to bottom. I know what you're about. I know what's inside of you. And I know the nonsense that flows out of you. Oh boy. Please come back. Because sometimes, sometimes we can be, anybody?
All the time.
Sometimes we can really be religious.
Yes. Yes.
I know, I've been around that circle for a long time. I think we can really be religious. And God says, you know what? I love you for who you are.
That's right.
If you allow me to change you, I will. If you allow me to, I will change you. If you don't allow me, I can't do nothing for you. But if you allow me, amen, all that religious stuff that you learn some other place, some other long down the line, amen, some rituals that you learn. I'm tired of rituals. Rituals don't come from the heart. They come from a manuscript, amen. I'm tired. I want you for you. I want you know what? I'm desperate for you.
Amen.
I'm desperate for you to tell me I love you. I don't need a third party to tell me. I don't need for you to go to the pastor or to the deacon or to the missionary in the church. I love God. No, come and tell me myself. Because everyone that seeks God will find God. That's a blessing right there. We can go home right now. Yes, we can go home right now. Everybody that seeks God will find God. Everybody that seeks God will find God. You don't find God because you don't seek God. So if you don't want God, it's okay. He's going to sit back and say, whenever you're ready, Jack, I'm always ready for you. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready for you. Whenever you want a blessing poured out, whenever you want to be crushed, because God is complicated. Whenever you want to be crushed down and become anew, come over here. I can do it because I'm a good potter. I'll crush you down. And if you start raising up a little deformed, I'll crush you down again.
Amen.
And some of us sometimes, we are hard timid, but we start growing like this. And God says, what is that? It's Joe. Are you ready for this, Joe? Pastor Joe, are you ready? I'm ready for anything you got. Bam! Down on the floor. He starts to mold you. Hold on. Listen, there's nothing wrong with getting remolded. Hello?
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with the concepts that you had in your mind. Maybe you heard somebody give you some nonsense. Maybe you heard somebody on TV, spew something into your spirit, and your spirit received it. And all of a sudden, that's what you're thinking about, and it's got you crippled all your life. But you love God. Amen. God says, now let me crush this guy one more time. Let me see. Boom, he'll crush you, and he starts lifting you up. Yo, I tell God all the time, crush me, please.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Please. And anybody that walks through those doors, God, let them see who you are for real. Amen. Even if they don't like me. Amen. Let them see God for who you are. Let them see that there is a God. At least a little twinkle somewhere along, amen. Because if you seek Him, you will find Him. Rest assured, I guarantee for all of you guys, if you seek God, if you're really interested in God, amen, that's what harvesting is about. Amen. So you got to harvest for the kingdom, and you got to harvest for yourselves. Look, God requires an action from us if we are going to reap souls for His kingdom, also personal prosperity. We plant and water. Amen. It's our action. But God makes it grow. We got to plant and water. Amen. We got to pray and look for God. And He will make us grow. Amen. You got to put something, if you want prosperity in your life, you got to formulate a plan. How you're going to prosper, get yourself out from where you're at. You want a house? Amen? You need to prosper. You need to figure out, how am I going to get a house? He says, Lord, help me. Show me the way. Send people down my way. If anybody ever ask God, send the right people down my way. I don't know about you guys. I do that all the time. I say, God, send the right people down my way. Because I have a lot of ideas, and I'm not experienced in a lot of things. Amen? But I said, but there's so many people in the world that have done this before already. I'm not going to reinvent the tree. Am I right? Are you looking to reinvent the tree? I'm not looking to reinvent the tree. I'm saying, God, send somebody that already knows how to plant trees. I ran into a lady, the guy that gives piano classes. Amen? She had a school. 400 kids in the school. She decided to retire. Amen? I'm like, wait a minute. There's no coincidence that God sent, amen, Mr. Jones to me my way, because He knew the desires of my heart. Amen? We got a meeting with her on Sunday. She says, just get ready for me. I'm like, I'm ready for you. Amen. Are you ready for God?
Yes.
Are you ready for God?
Amen.
Are you ready for something to change in your life? Do you want change in your life? Amen. Do you want change in your life? Are you ready for a change? Are you ready? Are you not afraid? Listen, fear is a horrible thing. Amen. Fear doesn't come with the Lord. But it doesn't mean you don't ever be afraid. Let me rephrase that. Amen. Amen. Listen, I was a little fearful about starting a church. Amen. Because I'm like, what do I know about starting a church? It's just me. But let's do it anyway. Amen. But I moved on my fear. A police officer, when he hears shots, he runs towards the shots. Amen. It's not that he's not afraid. Or she. Okay, Johan? Just in case. It's not that they're not afraid. It's this is what we do. You got this? This is what we do. Amen. We're not afraid. Even though there's fear in us, we overcome our fear by our faith in God.
Amen.
And when we want something, we're like, okay, God, this is what I want. I've never done this, and I'm a little fearful, but we still move forward. Amen. If you seek, you're going to find. If you seek, is anybody looking and seeking for anything today? Is there anybody here looking and seeking for something different? Are you excited about this year? I'm trying to get you excited about this year because I'm so excited. I'm off the hook about this year because I know God is going to do something wonderful. Amen. God is just going to do something. Are you excited? Amen. Do you need to seal it? I'm going to invite you. Amen. Even if there's one, if you need to seal that inside of you, come forward. We're going to pray for you.
Amen.
Amen. Come forward because I want to pray. I want to seal that you will be not afraid, that you're going to seek and you're going to find what you're looking for, that the blessings of God will come upon you in a supernatural way. I'm not going to be afraid any longer. Though sometimes I'm afraid, I'm not going to be afraid. Did you get that?
Amen. Amen.
Because sometimes the fear can stop you. Now that's not the fear of the Lord. Amen. The fear of the unknown. It's okay.
Amen.
It's okay, but don't let it stop you.
Amen.
Don't let it stop you, people. Don't let the fear of the unknown, don't let it stop you, man. The fear of coming to ministry. Listen, I have people friends of mine, amen, that I figured be dying to come into a place to minister, amen. They're like, no, I don't want to go to your church because then I got to commit myself. Can you believe that? No, I can't commit myself. People that know the word, people that are strong and know Jesus Christ, amen. I'm telling you, come and be with us. Come, open your mouth. I know God blesses you. No, I can't commit myself. I'm going to this big church and I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to move in and out. God got something greater for you. God got something. Listen, if you seek, you shall find. Knock on the door. Knock on the door of your heart. Knock on the door of your heart, because you know you want something from the Lord. You need something from God. You want something from God. God, let's make a deal. I'm going to search you and I'm going to find you, my God, and you're going to give me the desires of my heart. You know, along the line, you might change your mind about what you want. Because God is going to just pour out on you. Jasper's just going to pour out on you. He's just going to pour out on you. He's just going to pour and pour His blessings upon you. But seek, if you don't seek, you'll never find it. If you never seek it, you're never going to find it. Some people sit back and they think satisfied. Ask, seek, and knock. It's all action. Harvesting is all about God and God working through your actions. Harvesting is all about God and God working through your actions. Be it in the natural realm or in the supernatural realm. It's all about you and God. Allowing God to do something in your life. Moving in the way. Now in the name of Jesus, pour out the blessing upon